Ever wonder what it's like to work with Jeff and Jeremy?
Why are you so cranky?
It's early. Let's be real with people.
Let's be real.
Work with them at home on demand by subscribing to Jeff and Jeremy in the Morning, wherever you get your podcasts. All the benefits of working with them, with none of the smell. Oh, somebody light a match. Jeff and Jeremy in the Morning on 93.3 KZOZ.
How you feeling, by the way?
Oh, great. I've heard, yeah. Today's October 1st, and no sickness, so here we go. Fire up the lunch.
Now you're going to be sick the entire month, aren't you, you jerk? We had a bet. I bet Jeff he was going to get sick because he always gets sick because his kids go to school and they bring home those germs and they get him sick and he's all stuffy. And damn it, you did it. Nice job. I don't know what you've been doing. But you've probably been taking. You probably should thank me because I'm pretty sure you've been taking vitamins. Something's going on. You've been washing your hands
I've been
more.
around a lot of kids too, man. It's not just my kids bringing stuff home. I mean, there's soccer, there's football right now. I mean, literally had a kid. So the kids, they need assistance putting on their flags right for flag football. So you have to get down on a knee, put the flags on them, and I literally had a kid sneeze 3 times, oops, 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 right in my face as I was putting his flags on. I was like, all right, that's it. It seals the deal. That happened 2 weeks ago.
You didn't go in the car and get some Clorox wet wipes and just start wiping your face off?
That's not me. That is not me. I don't do that.
Yeah, but I could see you doing it because it wasn't that we had a bet really, but we kind of did actually. Yeah. So anyways, 86% of people in a recent survey said they get pissed off when a coworker comes to work sick, visibly sick, like visibly like they're doing what you were just doing.
How many?
86%. I'm that way. You're not. I am. I'm like, dude, stay home if you're sick. Don't come here and get everybody sick. Just stay home. Just come. I understand if you come in with a stuffy nose, whatever, that's fine. But if you're look like hell.
This is all COVID's fault.
No, it's not. People should not come to work sick.
System.
Because that's how you spread everybody getting sick. I don't want to be sick. I wash my hands 14 times a day when I'm out because I don't want to get sick. And I realized if I started washing my hands, I was not getting sick anymore. I used to get sick like every 3 months. Kind of filthy
I'm
animal.
sorry. I've never been in a management position. And I don't ever desire to be in a management position.
Why would you?
But if I ever was in a management position and people showed up to work sick and they're powering through, I am so impressed by that. I'm like, dude, that person has a job for life. And especially the sicker they are.
As they get you sick, and then you get your kids sick and your wife sick, and everybody in the office gets sick, and they call in sick, all because this one guy had to show you that he was tougher.
My wife had...
Then you don't meet your quotas and you lose your job.
Sinus infection a few weeks ago.
That one guy wanted to impress you, the manager, for coming in sick. Come on.
My wife had a pretty gnarly sinus infection.
Sinus infections aren't contagious. That's fine.
But cold usually leads to it, right? I mean, that's how it works.
I think so,
she
yeah.
Had a cold burst, and then she had the sinus infection. So, I was kissing her before the sinus infection and the cold came about.
With
and
tongue?
The cold came about. No, just kiss on the lips. And
I had to ask. I don't know what your marriage is.
See you later, honey. Yeah. Like that. And it was like there was no thought about that even after she was sick.
Maybe it's that super immune system you have.
I don't think I have a super immune system. I think I have a regular immune system. I think people like attention. And people are like, oh, I'm sick. Oh, hey, I'm sick. It might be COVID. Like, those are the people that really like attention. Like, anybody who tests
COVID,
for COVID
really screwed you up. Like, in a way different way than it screwed everybody. Everybody else got screwed up by wearing masks and staying home. And you got screwed up by just being angry at anybody who sniffles.
Right. Oh, yeah, right. Exactly. I'm mad. I'm like, okay, what are you trying to get at here? You have COVID? Okay, I see where you're going with this.
Come and settle down, man. I would say it's the people that stay home that don't want to make a big deal. They just hey, can't come in. Sick.
No, that's making a big deal.
That's not making a big deal.
By
When they
staying
come to
home
work and they're sniffling and they're cough dropping it and they got, menthol fills the whole office because they got Vapor Rub on, like that's making a big deal. Feel bad for me. I came in and I'm powering through it. I don't want you there. Stay away from me.
I am such a jerk. Last week, our sales manager was out for 4 days. He was sick. I was like, whoa, are you okay? Am I going to have to, are we going to have to do a Save Mark campaign, like a Save Ferris campaign? He goes, what are you talking about? Because he's never seen the movie, of course. He's a sci-fi guy. And I'm like, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, you've never seen it? And he's like, no. And I'm like, oh. And I had some questions I had to ask him. And I was like, well, I mean, seriously, are you okay? Because you've been gone for like 4 days. He goes, I fell down in the shower last night. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah.
Hell,
like
geriatric jackass. What are you talking about?
I had a fever, and I got in the shower, and the temperature change like made me black out, and I fell down in the shower last night.
Oh my God.
Like, oh, man. And I felt terrible after that. I was like, oh man, I'm so sorry. Is there anything I could bring you? I totally flipped 180 on that one. I was like, okay.
What, you can't come into work, you big wuss? Get your ass in here. It's ridiculous. You're only getting away with this because you're the boss.
I felt so bad. I felt really bad about it. Like, yeah, I'd be a horrible manager. Like no company would ever want me.
Well, you're rare because 86%.
It would be human resources nightmare anytime somebody called in sick.
86% of people want you to stay home. 42% say it will affect their relationship with you if you come to work sick. Like, they're not going to talk to you anymore. 64% of those people say they think it's selfish.
It would affect my relationship. Here I am showing up, trying to do the job so you don't have to any more extra work to do. And you're going to be like, whoa, dude, I don't like you because you showed up sick. Come on.
Because you're going to get everybody sick, and then it's going to make it harder for everybody. If you're sick, you should stay home.
Like I just told you, I was around sick people for the last month, and here I am, October 1st, with a free lunch. Okay?
So then you come to work, you get other people sick, and you get worse because you weren't taking care of yourself. And how does this make the situation any better? And now the company ends up hurting worse because now you're going to be out because you're...
Only if I get people sick.
Do you remember when you ended up in the hospital because you had pneumonia? Most people don't end up in the hospital from pneumonia. You know why? Because you didn't take care of yourself. You tried to push through.
This will go away.
And this was before you even had kids.
Yes. So what? What's that have to do with anything?
You're a dumbass, is my point is. You didn't learn anything from that. Like
what
5 days in the hospital, you don't learn anything.
What is the difference when you have a cold? What is the difference between staying home and coming to work? It's a cold. Everybody gets colds.
Because when you stay home, you can sleep. You can drink the fluids and sleep. Sleeping is the best thing you can do to heal your body.
You could feel like you're special. And you're like, oh, I'm taking me time. I'm going to talk to my therapist about this.
This is Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
Hey-o!
This is a crazy story. There's 2 paramedics in Kentucky, and they are facing the potential of having their license revoked because they administered a life-saving anti-venom to a snake researcher in May. He was working at the Kentucky Reptile Zoo. He was bitten by a Jameson's mamba while working on an anti-venom project.
Okay.
He was bit, and then the paramedics showed up, and they looked at each other, and his the 2 partners looked at each other, and they're like, well, what do we do here? And he said, you have to give me that anti-venom on the counter. Otherwise, I'm going to die. So he had knowledge of it, but he was in pain. He couldn't
move.
Anti-venom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he told him to do it, and they did it.
So the paramedics are like, well, we don't know what that is. We can't give that to you. And he's like, you have to do it. Otherwise, I'm going to die. This is a highly deadly snake. I know nothing about a Jameson's mamba. But I know that this is a snake research facility.
And obviously he can't move. He can't move, right? So you give him
what would you do in that instance?
Give it to him. I give it to him. I'm like, all right, he's the expert. He's asking for it.
These guys called their supervisor. The guy that was bit by the snake called an ER. The The ER said, yes, give him the antivenom. The supervisor said, was unreachable, so they didn't know what to do. So the only direction that they had was from the ER at the local hospital. They gave him the antivenom because... So the reason why they might have their license revoked is because they were only wilderness paramedics can administer the antivenom.
Listen, a paramedic is a paramedic. You call them because you really need help. They show up
certified. They weren't certified in the eyes of the paramedic business to administer antivenom. So basically, the company that is the paramedics company. They're saying, sorry, you should have let the guy die. You guys are going to lose your license.
Jeez. Well, you know what? I would rather lose my license and let somebody die. I can sleep better that night. Would you rather lose your license or you know that you could have helped somebody and you let them die because for selfish reasons you wanted to keep your license? You do the right thing. And the right thing is to save a life.
And it wouldn't even be, you wouldn't even bat an eye in the moment.
Wouldn't even think about it.
In the moment.
I don't even know if I would call anybody. I wouldn't.
You're like, okay,
if this guy looked like he was dying, I'm going to just give it to him.
And the ER is like, okay, yes, you do have to give him that antivenom. It's the only way you're going to save his life. And then you try to call your supervisor and he doesn't answer the phone. You're like, okay, ER is the best bet. Let's do it. Let's save this guy's life. Like, that's a no-brainer, right? But they're facing a discipline board to see if they have their things revoked. But, you know, here's the thing is God closes doors for a reason. And maybe these guys
That's powerful, Jeff.
Are better people than the ones that should be working for this paramedic company. And wouldn't you hire these guys? They can think fast on their feet.
Yeah.
On their feet and for whatever the job is.
I mean, at least somebody thought to call somebody. I mean, okay, we can't get hold of the supervisor. Let's call the others. And they said, yeah, give it to him. So I'm going to give it to him. Of course, I want to give it to him. But you know what the problem is? The problem is 20 years ago, this phone call would have never happened. They would have just gave it to him. But now we live in a society where everybody's worried they're going to get fired because they didn't get permission. Like, you're here to save a life. Like, can you imagine if your paramedic showed up and they needed to call their supervisor before they could give you the Heimlich maneuver and you were choking?
Man, I really like to save your life, but I don't know.
You know what? I'm not certified to do the Heimlich. I know how to do it, but I never actually got the certificate in the mail, so I don't know. And oh my God, what do I do? I mean, no, you just do it.
Yeah, that's really.
Where did common sense go? And that's what this story is about. That we've lost our way in the society with common sense. It's really scary and sad.
This is Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
Jeff, Jeremy here. Tickets to see the Marshall Tucker Band. They're going to be in town on October the 7th at the PAC. Go to pacslow.org to buy your tickets. But we are giving away tickets again today, 9:40 if you know the show. We'll just bring up something we talked about. If you know the answer, you win. It's that easy. 2 tickets to go see him on Tuesday, October 7th at the PAC. All right, coming up. McDonald's is bringing something back they haven't done in over a decade.
Oh, is it that sandwich we were talking about the other day where one side was hot and one side was cold and you get to put it together?
That was the stupidest thing ever.
That was like 3 decades ago.
I don't want to put my sandwich together. Just put it in a wrapper, please.
You do it. I'm not doing the work for you.
And you know what else pisses me off is when you order, like, some of their sandwiches come in the cardboard thing and some of them come in the wrapper. Like, when you're eating in the car, you want the wrapper because you can hold the burger, the sandwich, the chicken sandwich in the wrapper and it'll catch stuff. When you have to hold the tray and the burger, who's driving? Nobody's driving. So quit putting stuff in the cardboard box. Put it in the wrapper.
I got to tell you, well, sometimes they put it in a wrapper in a cardboard box.
Well, that's okay. That would be better than nothing.
And I got the burger based on
it's not just McDonald's, it's everybody.
And a suggestion from Kyle, who only fishes stock ponds. He said, "No, it's a really good burger."
Where?
You said it was a good burger.
Where?
Too.
Where'd you go?
I didn't think it was that good, to be honest with you. I got the smashed jack, and it wasn't like, maybe it was built up because the people that recommended it, I trust those people quite a bit. Had a lot of pickles on it. Had a lot of onions on it. And a lot of grilled.
Yeah, I didn't tell you to get that.
Onions.
I told you to get the one at Sonic, not the one at Jack in the Box. Must have been somebody else.
Well, the one at Sonic is just a good deal. I mean, it's a big burger for like $2.
It's pretty big. It's pretty good.
Yeah. and I don't know. I haven't tried their smashed offering. But yeah, you told me, you said, oh yeah, the smash.
Oh, I did get the Jack in the Box one, and the one I had was good. It was right when it came out. That was it was like a year ago. I mean, it was a long time ago.
It came in a box, so I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be good. Like when it comes in a box, it always tells me, oh yeah, this is.
They really care about this. You do feel that way. You feel like it's a premium burger.
Yeah, like, oh man, they're taking the time to put it in a box. I mean, come on, they're wasting the resources on a box for this thing.
So
it must be good.
Out of 1 out of 5, what'd you give it? 5 being the best.
1 out of 5, I would say like 1.7. It wasn't good.
What was wrong with it? Maybe it was the Jack in the Box.
Too many pickles, too many onions, and the meat didn't have the smash burger. The flavor of the meat really stands out.
Yeah, it's got to have the crunchy edges. Yeah, if they don't do that,
it didn't have any of that. It was just a
try a different Jack in the Box.
Had cuts in the side of it, it was smashed, so it had those.
Did you go to the one on Spring Street?
I went to the one on Creston and Niblick or Sherwood, however you want to refer to it as. I guess it's Sherwood.
I haven't been to that one.
Niblick turns into Sherwood.
Oh, okay.
And then Sherwood's right there. That one's the best one. They're open 24 hours.
Oh, but unless they make a bad smash burger. Maybe you just got somebody who called in sick and somebody else got thrown in to do it. And,
Well, if I'm sick in 7 days, you'll know why. It was the smash burger.
It's Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
After 10 years, McDonald's is bringing back Monopoly. Kind of exciting. I always like to play. I don't think I ever won anything besides a free fry. But did anybody ever win anything with Monopoly besides some free food? I mean, there were some cool prizes, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty hard to win.
The free food offerings were pretty dope. I remember going, man, I just want a sausage McMuffin with egg. That's perfect. I was getting so excited over that stuff. It's crazy.
I guess you're better off than playing the Powerball. The odds are better than that. So that's a good thing.
Remember, there was the reason why it went away. Wasn't there people that were
scamming it
in the organization that figured out like the thing, and then they would win the millions of dollars by filling up the board with all the game pieces?
Yeah, but 1 in 25 shot at winning a free small fry.
Oh, that's not that good. I want better odds. That's what I want. It's a small French fry, okay? Like, how about 1 in 4?
That's what it was. That's what it was. Now it'll be 1 in 5. Now they say roughly 1 in 5. You will try to win some sort of food item, whether that's a small drink, a ice cream cone, a coffee, or
why'd they go away from it?
Other food, sandwiches.
Like, it was a hugely successful promotion every year, and they just went away from it completely.
Oh, never mind. That's hold on. Let me backtrack. I'm sorry. I should have pre-read this. So it says the 1 in 5 is a soft drink, a vanilla cone, or a coffee. 1 in 25 to win like McNuggets, sandwiches off their menu, or chocolate chip cookies, or a McFlurry. And then
this was a popular promotion because I would, for gamblers, I would eat more at McDonald's during the Monopoly season than I would outside of the Monopoly season, because usually I would win something. I would get a little something, and then I'd be like, oh, all right, I can get on board with this. I can get on board with that.
Oh, my God. I hate to tell you this. This is not good. So to win the big prizes, we'll start with the TV. 77-inch Samsung TV from Best Buy. It's a $3,700 value. Your chances to win 1 in 153 million.
So there's Powerball odds almost.
It gets way better because they're giving away a Jeep Grand Cherokee worth $52,000, American Airlines, 1 million American Airlines miles, which would buy you a lot of flights. It's a $25,000 value. They're giving away a Polaris vehicle, which is worth $30,000. It's probably a Ranger or a General. A Winnebago RV motorhome. They got all this stuff. So let's start with the $10,000 Lowe's shopping spree. 1 and 2.6 billion.
General, for those of you out there that know anything about.
I know. Well, shut up. I knew. Yeah, as soon as
I'm going to go ahead and prove my knowledge on this one. You could just say Polaris vehicle.
A Polaris vehicle is an off-road vehicle. It's a UTV. It's a side-by-side.
Oh, here we go. More knowledge.
How about an RV?
Tell me about some wine too while you're at it. Would you,
Winnebago RV motorhome. We're $250,000. $1.6 billion.
You got anything about fishing? Any tips for fishing you want to throw in there as well?
Hey,
Bigfoot on this?
Yes, the next time you leave, it's all going to be fishing, Bigfoot, and side-by-sides. That's what we're going to be talking about.
That's fine.
Fishing, Bigfoot, and side-by-sides next time Jeff's on vacation. Who wants to do the show with me? Text in now. 805-543-3693. 1 in 13 billion. To win the American Airlines 1 million miles.
Billion,
yes. The Jeep Grand Cherokee, this is their grand prize. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's their second to grand prize. 1 in 13 billion to win a 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee worth about $52,000.
That's the car that your wife has, right?
Yes. I don't think hers is worth $52,000 though. She has like this sporty model.
Well, it was brand new.
But it was, I don't know if it was. I think it was only like 40. It wasn't a fancy high end one, but it had all the fancy stuff on it, like power. It had the little screen.
Does it have massage in the seat?
It had like this blackout package with these sporty rims. Huh?
Does it have massage in the seat?
No.
Oh.
No. It has a heated seat, but not a cooled seat. So there is Cherokees that, get a lot fancier with options. Okay. Hers was not that. But this one sounds like it is, $52,000. And then 1 in 60 billion, your chance to win a vacation for 4 to Paris, London, Tokyo, Barcelona, or Maui. It's worth about $50,000. So that's the big dog right there. Oh, wait. And you can also win $1 million in cash.
What's that? 1 in 2 billion?
It doesn't say. Maybe that's the same. It says there's also dozens of long shot instant prizes on the app that range from a $20 gift card to $1 million. Do you have to do it
digitally,
cash.
or am I going to get the stickers and get to keep the board in my car and put it in the glove box when I go to McDonald's every time I go, oh, do I have this one?
You'll need to have the app. It's through the app.
Stupid.
Yeah.
I'm done.
What do you mean? No, you want the app anyways, because that's how you get all the deals. That's how you get the 2-for-1s. That's never 2-for-1.
That's how I stay. That's how I stay away from McDonald's, is I refuse to get the app.
Anyways, if you want to find out more, you can go to play@mcd.com. That's play@mcd.com.
This is Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
We give out potato chips for playing songs that are soft songs between 6 and 10 in the morning.
Bangers!
Bangers are the.
I haven't let any slip through for a while. I almost feel bad because so we probably need to get rid of these chips before they get stale.
Well, Philip said he will send us as many as we want. I kind of like to have them on hand for when I need to pick me up. But then, so he sent me. Weeks ago, he sent me, God, how many weeks ago was this? That he sent me a text message? August 25th. So about a month ago, he sent me a picture of his warehouse with all these boxes that were getting ready to go out and stock the stores. Apparently, they're hot sellers. He just confirmed that the locations that they're at, the extra mile locations that they're at on the Central Coast, is very slow centric. Okay, so we've been saying, okay, you can find them at extra miles across the Central Coast. It's really the only ones are the San Luis Obispo extra miles. On Marsh Street, that's the Marsh Street exit. He says that they should be there. Los Osos Valley Road, that's over by the car wash there. Santa Rosa, which is by the school, by the university. Makes sense to have caffeinated chips by a university because he said that's how he developed them, by being a student in Stanford. And then Broad Street, which is over here by the radio station. So those are the only 4 places you can get these chips. And then,
by the way, we had a sighting. By the way, Rich wrote in. He said he saw him at Chevron Station at the corner of Marsh and Higuera Street.
Yeah, that's the Marsh Street one. So that's the one when you get off the exit. Right.
If you're looking for your bangers.
Yes, if you're looking for your bangers, it's. I guess that makes us the 5th outlet for bangers, and you have to listen to songs that don't bang. in order to get the bangers. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Or if you wanted to find those, that they're just at those 4 locations right now. And that's where you can find those.
All right. So there's your banger update. It's Jeff and Jeremy, KZOZ.
Yeah. Hold on a second. We got to do this.
Bangers! Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.